I was glad to find these outdoor faucet covers, which sell on Amazon for only $8 for 2 of them, or $12 for 4. Once they're removed from the vacuum packaging, they puff up a bit, like a glove or a jacket, and as a result, I know they're going to have enough insulating ability to protect my spigots. The Velcro tie strips have hooks on one side and loops on the other, the entire length of the ties. So that's great because then I can adjust this part as tight as it needs to be to get around the neck of the spigot and make sure the opening is secure. I have one spigot that comes up about 3 feet from the ground, which I'll put a photo up of that. So the styrofoam type protector just doesn't work. But this is going to work perfectly because I can slip it down over the top and secure it. And then the rest of the spigot, as you'll see in the photo, is insulated. So it's going to be well protected. And of course, I'll have to remove the 4-way splitter that's on it, which I have to do that every year anyway. Usually on that spigot, I have to wrap a towel around it and secure it with bungee cords. But now I won't have to do that because this one will fit it. And also, this will have the advantage of, if I did want to use that hose for some reason, it's just undo the strips, pull it off, and use it. I don't have to jerry-rig the whole thing again. So I really like that. This fabric is a type of nylon outdoor fabric. I believe this is called ripstop, like it's used with flags and things, so it should be waterproof. And I think it's cool that they have 6 colors to choose from. And it can be purchased in a 4-pack, which I also mentioned, which is even less expensive. Something to consider, these are 10 inches long, so if you have a spigot that's coming out of your wall and it's only 4 inches long, this may be, you could use this still, but you'll be using like 1/3 to 1/2 of it and not the whole thing. For example, I have 2 spigots like that are literally only 4 inches from the outer wall. And in those cases, I think this cover might be less ideal than a styrofoam cover. That's just my opinion, but not that that's a ding on the product at all. It's just thinking about how it's actually going to work for those spigots. And then the size of this bag is actually 10.5 by 6.5 wide, which is just slightly different than what the product posting says. But the big difference is, for some reason, the product posting is saying that the thickness is 2.3 inches, almost 2.5 inches. Well, I think that's an overstatement. I'm finding it's about 1 inch thickness, and I think that's enough. So I don't know why they're claiming 2.3, but if anyone cares about that, you should know. But otherwise, I think for $4 each, I believe these will be very long lasting and do the trick. So it's a good product.